Or what do you think you're doing now, tiny thing? No, this is London. This only doesn't go with a flask of herb extracts. You really need to work hard on your reading lessons. It's almost been 3 weeks since you invited yourself to my shop, and you've barely made any progress. Oh, that's not true? So can you give me a hand and read me this list then? The writing is hard to make out. How convenient. Oh, no need to get on your high horse. I'm making fun of you. This writing is truly atrocious. Even worse than mine. And you know what they say about Apothecary's writing? Speaking of, I should really redo all the labelling there. That's a lot of time I could use to do something else. Like working on this order. Nah, not the note. I don't remember who left it there. But considering the dust on it, whether it was important or not, they probably don't need this stuff anymore. I'm talking about this specific order. Yeah, the one the young lad from the watch gave me. And what I'd be working on, means I'm on it to you like I'm watching over a drunk toddler. Do you want me to bring back the sulphur incident? That's what I thought. At least you're more careful with the stock now. I can almost think you're capable of learning. I'm only teasing. No need to get so worked up. If I really thought you were useless, I'd have sent you back to Simon. Why you're smiling now? That's the first time I praise you. Well, you're not picky on what you take as a compliment, are you? Oh, stop grinning like that. You look even more stupid than usual. And bring you back the crate behind the counter, please. This thing is only for people with a prescription from a physician. No need to tempt to dicks. Huh? Yeah. Let's just say some people lack self-restraint when it comes to London. I remember it being a serious problem in the capital. But we don't need that spilling over here. So don't go dwelling on it. It's a one-way street. And trust me, you don't want to take that first step. You weren't? Well, good. I don't know how I could face down if your time in Trevelyan turned you into a little green druggie. Wait, what are we talking about? I have work to do. I don't have time to chat. Definitely not about such a depressing topic. How'd you always manage to throw me off the track? Almost a gift you have. Not sure about how that can help me, but still. Anyway, follow me, little one. You're going to help me with that order from the watch. Oh, don't worry. It has to be simple. A child could do it. So I think you'll manage. I guess we can close the shop for a day. Can you go lock the door and hang the sign for me, please? If people need me. They'll have to come back tomorrow. This demand is from the administration. I don't want to risk being late on it. Bureaucrats can be such a pain to deal with. Wait, what? Why am I justifying this to you? Chop chop, just do as you say. Scallywag. So what we're doing here requires delicacy. Think you can handle that? Oh, you'll probably want to take off your gloves, by the way. The gloves stay on? Oh, right, I forgot. I don't know why you insist on keeping them on all the time. Are you cold in here? Or is it just a bold fashion statement you're committed to? I don't remember goblins being known to care so much about their appearance. Simon asked me not to pry. Oh, is there something to do with that? What between Simon and you? You've piqued my curiosity. Oh, don't give me that look. I didn't ask anything. You just willingly handed me that information over. You only have yourself to blame. You should see your face. You're like a puppy caught breaking a vase. Oh, come on, I'm only teasing you. A good laugh works wonders for the mind. Probably the best medicine in the world. Even better than what I can sell. But don't tell that to my patrons. I'm joking. Can't you tell that by now? You should really know me after all the time we spent together. You're breaking my heart. Yes, that was also a joke. See, you're starting to get it. But stop distracting me. We really have to focus on the job at hand. Well, let's focus on the job at hand. But you can help me with the most tedious part. You're fine with that. Wonderful. It's times like these that make me glad to have you. So, about our job. Do you know how the sentinels work? No, of course you wouldn't. It would surprise me if you had that kind of conversation with Simon. Yes, Simon. He's the one who created him. Well, mostly. He couldn't have done all the engineering by himself, but the concept is his own. It was kind of obvious in retrospective, but it took his genius to think about it. So, you know he's working on the sentinels. You just didn't know he created them. That's strange. If he were me, I wouldn't stop bragging about it. It literally revolutioned the whole field of magic study. He seemed more concerned than proud. That's really odd. But I guess genius must have their quirks as normal people can't understand. Anyway, to put that into simple terms, the sentinels are like golems. The main difference is that you can produce them in mass, without needing the constant expertise of a summoner. But like golems, they need a specific way to be activated. And more importantly, to be commanded. They seemed autonomous in Kinderheim. This is exactly why they immediately put the golems aside. You just have to give them the word of command, and they can patrol for days not needing any human supervision. What's the word of command? I'm glad you ask, because that's exactly where we come in. To put it simply, the word of command is like the list of instructions the sentinels need to operate. It determines every action they can execute, their order they must follow, and obviously from whom they must accept said orders. Orders. Oh my god, my language. Okay, do not make fun of me for that one. I've told you. Anyway, without a word of command, they're just really expensive scarecrows. Huh? You felt uneasy when there were sentinels around when you lived in the capital? How strange. Why would you? They are literally made to enforce the law. If you have nothing to hide, you have nothing to fear for them. They are only there for our safety, for humans and non-humans, without distinction. That's easy for me to say. Sometimes I really don't understand you, tiny thing. Maybe the work we're going to do will help putting you at ease around them. Because if you haven't guessed by now, we're going to craft words of command. Well, at least, what the watch needs us to make them. They're not actually going to write the instructions for the sentinels. That'd be a little preposterous for a simple country apothecary. And a huge potential security breach. Why don't they ask someone from the capital? Well, remember I told you I was nothing special? Well, those are completely true. I don't want to toot my own horn, but heck, toot toot. I was Simon Disciples for many years. I was kind of good at that. Okay, I was real good at that. So why did I leave? Alright, hey, that's kind of personal, little one. But unlike a certain someone, I have nothing. Can people even read? No, stay here. The shop is closed. They'll come back another day. Anyway, what was that? Alright, I've nothing to hide. That's what I was saying. I didn't want to stay at Simon's side because, well, I dreaded I would never prove myself. But here, in Trebledon, nobody knows... Well, almost nobody knows I was in Kinderheim. I want to build my reputation myself, and not stay in his shadow. Don't get me wrong, I respect the man more than anyone else. But that's exactly why I need to stop depending on him. Can you understand that? I'm glad you're able to comprehend my perspective. I guess it's kind of the same situation for you. Still, can't believe Simon owns you. Oh, I know you won't tell me. But I'll get to the bottom of the story one day. Believe me. Yes, not today. But I'm a patient one. Have you noticed yet? Anyway, enough talking about the past. We have our work cut out for us. What I need from you, it's pretty simple. First, I want you to cut those unicow parchments into those specific dimensions and make me a nice stack of cards. Yes, unicow. They're as magical as unicorn, except they can be raised as cattle. This is far more convenient for the scale of sentinel projects. And trust me, if someone insists you need real unicorn skin, it's definitely a scam. Think you can follow the pattern? Good. Be as consistent as you can. I'll fix any mistake you can make, so don't worry too much about it. Just do your best, okay, tiny thing? What am I going to do while you work on the cutouts? Well, I'm going to prepare ink. A very subtle mix of different minerals and crystalline. Inspected, refined, weighed, and blended with meticulous precision. The slightest mistake in dosage can drastically reduce the quality of the ink. So you must not interrupt me before I have finished. Can I trust you with that? Perfect. It's time to get hands-on. I think I'm done with the ink. This won't show you a particularly good magic conductor. I really should start charging more. Wouldn't make too much of a difference for the watch anyway. I think I wouldn't be such a crime to squeeze some more money from the new government. That almost qualifies a resistance move if you think about it. Yeah, well, don't hear you complaining while you ransack my cinnamon biscuit stock. You really have a knack for those things, don't you? Well, they aren't cheap. So if you want to keep your biscuit privilege, watch your tone. Or I'll show you how much of a penny pincher I can be. Oh my, I don't think Addy would ever see you looking so concerned. Alright, you can eat as much as you want for now. Don't worry. No one's been in the house really. I was just hoping you'd be a little bit more at ease with me by now. Listen, I'm the first surprised, especially considering how rough a start we had. But I've grown to appreciate you having around. You sure know how to bring some life to a shop. Hey, I'm the one who makes fun of people here. Don't you dare use my boundless kindness as leverage against me. Or else. Yeah, cutting to parts for sale, you guessed it. I'm starting to think you've gotten a little too comfortable around here. And around me. I'll have to do something about that. Can't let people think I'm a softie. Isn't good for commerce. But enough chit chat. Let's say a match with your chore. Wow, this is surprising. Like I was expecting to completely blow it, but I wouldn't have asked you to help me. But this level of precision almost feels unnatural. Is it like a goblin trait? That is it your nature to be great at precision work? All goblins are different. Right, I shouldn't make assumptions just because you're a greenskin. Oh, no, I didn't. I mean, listen. I know what you're going to say. I'm sorry, I truly am. I know how you find that term offensive, and I promise I'd try to stop using it. But even if it's still not good enough, look, I'm trying my best. Can you be a little bit more patient with me? Please. I'm glad you can understand how difficult it is for me to get rid of a lifetime of bad habits. By the way, speaking of skin, did you know before unicow skin we used to use never mind that. I don't even know why I'd talk about that. Tell me, how many patches have you got done yet? What do you mean I'm changing the subject? I just want to know how much work I can give you. We're almost to exhaustion now, would we? Oh, you're not going to let go of it, are you? Fine. Yeah, you guessed it. We use goblin skin for that. But I never, it was before you even considered, well, people. Look, I'm sorry. Yes, this can seem barbaric nowadays, but yeah, you're right. It was barbaric even then. There are no excuses for the way goblins used to be treated by humans. Or by other species. Goblins must have had it rough for a long time. You still have it rough? I guess, yeah. And things don't look so bright in the near future. I mean, you're safe as long as you stay with me. This is only a temporary solution. No, I'm not saying I'll throw you to the streets. Who'd you take me for? Haven't I treated you fairly? Got any complaints about hiring my shop, maybe? Sorry, I'm a little tense. This is the order. I don't like working for the government, especially now that we've got that madman running things. What were the 12 electors thinking? I guess the political game is really not for me. Now, what were we even talking about? Goblin skin, right. Well, this isn't goblin skin, so get back to work. I intended on finishing the job, but you're better than me than this. So you've earned yourself the right to do the rest all by yourself. Congratulations, buddy! Oh, don't give me that look. I'm praising you. I trust you with this job. Don't think I'll take it lightly. Speaking of, I've been meaning to tell you this, but I guess now is a good moment as any. I think it's about time I started paying you. What do you mean? I'm already paying you. Listen, little one. Giving you room and board is clearly not enough in for all the work you do around here. You don't want any more than what you already have? But we're going to have a problem then, buddy. Because I've been thinking about this for quite a while. And I'm pretty uncomfortable with you not paying you. I feel like I'm using you. When, I'm supposed to be helping you. Because people treated you as a slave before, doesn't mean you should settle for less than what you deserve now. You do a lot around here. And now that I've discovered your magic fingers, I'm going to ask you to do even more. Wait here, I need to get something. Where did I put that thing? Clearly need to find time to organise all this mess. Or at least just burn every... there. So tell me, could you... Here. Just have a look at this. It's typewritten, so you shouldn't have trouble reading it. That's right. It's an employment contract. I'm usually not fond of paperwork, but I think it's an important step for both of us. Yes, you're already right. I say for the both of us. For you, it means you'll have better protection if the watch or anyone else has a problem with you. And for me, it means I don't see you as a freeloader anymore. It means I consider yourself as a valuable asset for my shop. Most importantly, as an equal. I know I can be hurtful sometimes, but I hope this will help you understand that I'm trying really hard to go against the lifetime prejudice against your race. Why do I hate goblins so much? Little one, this is really not a conversation for that now. I think I've made enough folks pass for today. I really wanted to add fuel to the fire. Let's keep the tale for another day, shall we? Besides, it would be fair if you were the only one who got to keep their secrets about their past and stuff, wouldn't it? So how does that feel? To be the one kept in the dark? Well, that's too bad. Maybe we'll trade secrets someday. I'm merely jesting. I want to push you to share anything you're not comfortable with. I'm glad you can trust me. Let's get back to the topic at hand. Not to ask you to sign it right away, but could you at least give it an honest read? That's all I'm asking for now. Not in a hurry. I'll just let you finish your work in peace. Oh, and I'm going to prepare myself a nice cup of marigold. Want some? And some biscuits, of course, little one. Just don't get crumbs everywhere. I'm not sure how much of a sweet tooth sentinels are. This is the Apothecary's Protégé, Part 2, by PrincesseCupcake. There are 8 parts in this that we still need to record. Otherwise, please check them out on the Reddit. And I hope you have a very good night, little one.